Hello everyone, Niko Amii here, and today I'm sharing my top 5 hopes for Paper Mario Color Splash. Now this game just got announced just a couple weeks ago in the Nintendo Direct, and people are already kind of claiming it as a flop and not the game they want it to be. When we only really have a 5-second showcase of what the game is. So I still have really high hopes for this game and think it could turn out to be a really good Paper Mario game, and it could really flip the franchise back to what it really was meant to be, and that's a fun RPG Mario game. Now, some of my hopes might be a little too high, but if Nintendo does one thing, it's surprise us, and anything is really possible with Nintendo. So I'm really hoping these come true, and let's start off with number 5. Number 5, I'm really hoping for a graphically amazing Paper Mario game. Now, I want something not only graphically good, but I want something visually outstanding. And by that, I don't mean 1080p. I mean something unique to the franchise. And I showed some pictures of Splatoon because I want something like Splatoon. I don't want a direct copy of Splatoon, but I want something that's really unique to the game, something really, really amazing to look at, and something every time you look back and progress throughout the world, you're like, wow, that's something new. Oh, that's something cool. And like Splatoon, it's going to be about paint and colors because Color Splash, and I really hope it takes notes from Splatoon, not copying it, but giving some really cool ideas to make it so you're going through this world and be like, oh, this isn't a typical Mario game. I'm actually looking at and experiencing some really, really cool locations and settings. So number 5, I want a really cool looking world. Number 4, I want Amiibo. And I know you guys are sometimes against Amiibo and the idea behind Amiibo, but I have some really, really cool ideas incorporating Amiibo, which you'll see later on in the list. But right here, I'm talking about a completely unique Paper Mario line. And I don't just want Mario and Luigi and Peach in paper form. That's really cool, and obviously those would be part of it. But I want something like Link in paper form. And by that, I want just all different franchises getting paper forms. It doesn't have to be like the extent that Smash did, where there's 50 different characters having Amiibo, but I'm just talking about a couple main characters from all the series that everyone loves in Nintendo, in paper form and in Amiibo. And like I said, later in the list, there's actually a really cool way I have Amiibo incorporated in the game, and these unique Amiibo would be even more beneficial to that idea. But I'm just really hoping that we get some really cool unique Amiibo. Maybe there'll be some type of paper looking stand. I think that would be really cool. We'd have people like people. You look at me calling all these things people, but you know, when you love characters so much, they become people, don't they? But I am hoping for things like Kirby to have in a paper form Amiibo. I'm hoping for Bowser and maybe Goombas to have paper Mario Amiibo. I just want them to go all out, because now the Smash 4 line is over for Amiibo, and they really don't have much else going for them Amiibo-wise. So I think this would be a really, really cool idea to incorporate. And we all know Amiibo sell games nowadays for Nintendo. They literally sell like hotcakes. And I think these very uniquely designed Amiibo, all like these cool characters in paper form, would be just great sellers and great lookers. Also, there was Amiibo support in Mario and Luigi Sticker Jam, so that really gives some ideas that it could be incorporated in this game. Number 3, I want them to go back to the roots of the 1,000-Year Door and just have amazing, amazing character design and personality, and just such good storytelling. All that jazz, okay? I want them to go back to their roots where all these different Toads were really unique and had their own personality and helped you along the way, and all had different abilities and different just things about them. Nowadays in the Paper Mario series, it's just all generic red and blue Toads. Maybe you'll have a different color swap here or there. But back then, all these different Toads had different names, different ideas, different personalities. Now they're all just bland. So I want them to go back to not only change their characters to being unique, but I want them to go back to having unique storytelling to where you are really engaged in the Paper Mario game, to where the battle system and all that almost doesn't even matter. You're just obsessed with the game and how it progresses. So yeah, number 3, I want them to go back to their roots with amazing character design. Number 2 is something I was referencing earlier in the video, and that's multiplayer. Now I have a really interesting idea for how to add multiplayer into the Paper Mario series, so just buckle your seatbelts for 1 second and sit tight, because I think this would be an amazing addition to the series. Okay, so throughout the game, you'd find stickers throughout the world. Yes, I know, stickers, it does not leave a good image in you Paper Mario fans, but just sit tight, I have a good idea. So, you'd collect these stickers, right? And at the end of the game, you'll look at all your sticker collections, and they will turn into different Mario characters. So, for example, you had a Rosalina sticker, it turns into Rosalina, Paper Rosalina. And what that would do is they'd enroll into your little army. And the army would basically serve for your fighters in the multiplayer mode. And you'd be able to make your own unique set of characters for your army, and you'd be able to battle other people's armies online in the multiplayer for Paper Mario. So this is where the amiibo would come in. All of the amiibo you can use are compatible to the game. So say you have a Marth amiibo, you can put the Marth amiibo on your gamepad, and then you'd have a Paper Mario Marth, and he'd be able to join your army, and you'd be able to use them in battle. And all of these different Paper Mario sticker paper characters would have their own unique battle set and unique moves for your army. So your amiibo that you spent tons of money on will now be able to be used in your army. And they're not required either, because like I said, you get stickers throughout the game and you can use those for your army. So the amiibo aren't required, they're just bonus. And I think this would be really cool to add different amiibo, like the amiibo I was talking about earlier, like a Kirby sticker, not a sticker, Paper Mario Kirby, where you can put your Kirby Paper Mario amiibo on the gamepad, and then you'd have Kirby in your team in Paper Mario. And I think that would be a really, really cool idea to add to the Paper Mario series. A multiplayer mode where you have your own paper army, just like Bowser does, and you can fight other multiplayer people online and just be a blast. Finally, bring back the RPG fighting system that we've been begging for ever since the original. And the reason why we want this so bad is it's so much fun in the Paper Mario series. Nintendo, if you didn't get the memo, your fans really, really do not want the action-adventure type of game you're kind of proposing now with the latest installments of Paper Mario. We want a 1,000-year door. We want traditional RPG elements into the game. Now, if you want to add gimmicks with the gamepad, I'm so in. Now, I'm not even really into RPGs, and I kind of like the action-adventure thing that they're doing with Paper Mario, but the thing is, the RPG system works so well for the Paper Mario series that you can't help but enjoy it. It's just so much fun, and Nintendo, you really, really struck gold with the original and with the original RPG style, and that's all your fans really want now is the old RPG fighting system we all adore. So, Nintendo, that's our #1 wish, is bring back the old fighting system of the old Paper Mario games. That's all we really want. It's just so much fun. So, what was your favorite thing I mentioned in this video? What are your hopes for the new Paper Mario Color Splash game? I really, really am looking forward to the amiibo compatibility, and I really think that multiplayer idea is pretty cool. So, Nintendo, if you're watching, you still have time to add it, I think, yes. Add it, yes. So, yes, comment down your hopes below, and I'll be here for the latest Paper Mario news and all different Nintendo news and gameplay, so make sure to hit subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.